Well, hi there. This is Ron Rogers, and we're going to go flying on a cold day in January. Got the airplane out of the hangar, getting the engines started, going flying with a friend Ben, who's an active airline pilot. He's not so old that they kicked him out, and he's retired. But we're going to go fly on a cold January day, and as you may have been following, I've been having issue with the vacuum pumps, and we're going to go up and try to put some time on them. But we're going to go fly some patterns and give Ben a chance to kind of get a feel for the airplane. So it's a nice, cold, brisk day. The weather has been kind of lousy previous to this, but we're going to go flying finally.
Come on.
There, you got me?
Yeah, got you. Why isn't this unlocking? I am pressing home.
There, oh, that's really loud. There we go. Turn the volume down, Ben.
Alright. Not being cooperative. And then we go all through the continues. You do the start there. Now I hit it about back to 2, leaning on taxiing out.
Yeah, jazz is what I vaguely remember. Somewhere 2, a little bit more in the normally aspirated ones.
Yeah, if I go up to 3, once in a while the engines will quit on me, and I just don't like that. Alrighty, oops. Yeah, it wants to roll. Okay, let's go to map here, continue. Alright. And away we go. Okay. The suction gauge, ever since they had to replumb it, it's not where it appropriately should be. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's, if I remember correctly on your airplane, that's basically only for the boots, right?
Yeah, that's all it runs, and the gauge.
And the gauge, yes, exactly.
And on the autopilot, you start out with heading select. When you actually turn the thing on, you go to GPSS.
Okay.
Autopilot's on, trim's on. There's the ELT, and we got the main and aux tanks here. I think the auxes are fairly empty.
Yeah, okay, so that's how you see it there. Okay, got it.
Yeah, we might burn off a little bit of that since we don't have a whole lot of fuel in the mains, but we got enough. I didn't want to refuel it when it's so super cold.
Yeah.
And if these guys are not here, a lot of times they'll, Blue Skies will have an airplane here. I just go up and down here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a wider span for you too, so.
Yeah, it's a lot easier because
twisting and turning. Yeah.
Yeah. This happens every once in a while. Okay.
Okay.
It'll get that. If you cycle it, you have to cycle the power, so I usually don't mess with it. But most of the time it comes up, but every once in a while it'll do that. Okay, we look clear. Nope. Competition. Formation turn. Alrighty. And I got all the nice engine instruments here.
Yep.
Percent power here. I'm going to get nice high percent power on a day like today. I will get, oops. Oh, this is the thing. It defaults to 21.5.
Gotcha.
Okay, so here, no, that's not what I want actually.
20, I think you just tap in it, right?
Yeah.
And then,
oops. I got to do this. Transfer. Okay, there we are. That's a lot better than 21.5.
yeah.
All right. We may have the pattern fairly free, so we'll see. We might do some patterns for
traffic. Cessna 519 Echo Romeo 5 miles to the northeast, 2,500.
As soon as I say that.
Traffic for runway 26.
Okay.
Lincoln Hill traffic.
28, yeah, 2 seconds. Okay. Let's bring her up here to about 1800. And then I got them color coded here on the RPM drop. Checking the feathering. Getting a little warm oil in there. Okay. To bring her back. And it runs a little rough with the full forward. And when I'm in the pattern, I'll pull them back a little bit because the engines are just rough.
Gotcha.
Okay, 1700 alternators check. Okay, that's down here.
Yep.
They do very little. Thing doesn't put out. It doesn't show much out until you start turning all the anti-ice on or something like that.
Yeah.
With the magnetos, propeller, instrument checks, throttles. Okay, fuel quantity. We got enough here. We got about 2 hours there. We're on main tanks again.
Yep.
Okay, trim is right there in the takeoff range.
Yep.
Flaps are up, unless we're doing a short field takeoff there. Instruments, avionics are set. We're not really going anywhere to set up a departure. Okay, lights. That's when I come back here and put the strobe on here. I leave the anti-collision on because if I put it in and forget to turn the battery off, it'll set there. Okay. Auxiliary fuel pumps go to low. If you go to high, that's in case the pump fails.
Yeah, and it'll flood the engine, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you go to high, it'll flood them. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, flight controls check. Watch your knees.
So you don't do the box with the controls?
Oh, like this?
Yeah, so we had an airplane one time that was rigged incorrectly, and so the controls were free here.
Yeah.
And they were free back here.
Yeah.
In the middle. They weren't. They bound up.
Oh, really?
And so you find it by going like this and doing the box.
Oh. Interesting. There. I'm learning something.
There you go. The box.
Ah.
And it can, any airplane, you with the stick, box it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had a guppy captain that I would come back and I'd do that, and I'd undo his lap belt every time. I stopped doing it. Okay. Flight control check, ice protection. We're set. Seatbelt, char harness, we're good. Okay. I got fuel pumps low. Mixture is full rich. Power roll set for takeoff, which is just full forward. It'll show an overboost. It'll show red, both. Bush and Continental said that's fine for a short time. And we'll take a quick look at the engine instruments. Anything that's wrong will show up highlighted, which is nice. And we're 92 knots. I go right to the 106, of course, and then clean it up, and we'll see if we can stay in the pattern.
Okay.
Alrighty.
The seat is really reclined back. Where's the recline on the
It's one of them. It's labeled. I can't see it.
Lincoln Hills traffic.
Oh, here's the speed brake.
403, picking up on 26, exiting the north, Lincoln Hills.
Okay, he's not staying in the pattern, so.
Let's see if it's this one. Feels a little bit better, but
Yeah, I don't like these seats. I do not like these seats. And there we are. Weather's good. I am tied into this, so if I make changes here, the flight plan will go. Hopefully you can do that with yours. I'm not sure.
And which app is that? That's the Garmin?
This is the Garmin, but I had 4Flight before. Oh, put this little sucker on. Cabiny, okay. Actually, it's fairly warm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lincoln Hills traffic, Twin Cessna November 213. Mike is taking runway 26 for departure. Okay, he's 300 feet in the air. Good. Okay, he's going north. We're gonna shoot a pattern, so
Okay.
he should not be a factor. All right. And let's see, I got the defrost open there, yeah, 'cause I'm getting a little bit of stuff there. Yep. Oh, if you
it's
punch the button.
Barrow.
Oh, the barrel, yeah. Oh, thank you. I had that in there too. Forgot to check it.
I'm guessing it's about 30-30, yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, ready? Here we go. All right, 2 good engines. Yeah, you notice manifold pressure is high.
Yep.
85 knots, we rotate, break the ground, tap the brakes, gear up. Going for my 106. And bring the power back here a little bit. Now, I haven't flown for almost 3 months, so I'll see if I can fly like crap here. Oh, guy entering.
South downwind, joining the pattern, traffic on crossroads site, like hill traffic.
Yeah, this is Twin Cessna November 213, Mike, pulling in behind you and downwind. All right.
Columbia is making our 360
Okay.
downwind, just getting back to runway 26 downwind.
As he's going 360, I guess.
Why is he going to do that?
I guess because we're chewing him up.
No. Okay, thank you. Okay, gear. Below 135. And I can put the first notch of flaps in like a typical twin. This will balloon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got gas. I keep the mixtures back just so they run good. And props, I leave them like that. If we go around, I push them forward.
Yeah.
It's just a little smoother. Okay, gas, undercarriage, mixture, and props. Okay, going full flaps. And I come around at about 100 or so. 95 is the final push read. Lake Nose traffic, Twin Cessna November 213, Mike, is left base runway 26. Touch and go, Lake in the Hills. And we'll do a touch and go 1 or 2 here.
All right. Now with 2 of us here, do you want me to retract your flaps for you so you don't go to it instinctively, or?
I can do it because it's just my habit pattern.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm getting a little slow there. Okay, power coming back in. Okay. There we go. Lake Nose traffic, Twin Cessna November 213, Mike. Turning final runway 26, touch go, Lake in the Hills. All right, going around. Got a little bit of a south wind. Not too bad. Okay. Speed is life, so I always try to keep a little bit extra in the pattern, but when I get down here, I slow down to 95.
Okay.
All right. Okay, gas undercarriage, mixture, prop. Everything looks good. My 95. Let's get back to the center line here. Slowing just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm a little bit slow, but there we go. And we'll just hold it off. Okay. Not super pretty, but it works. Everything forward.
Echo base runway 26, Lake in the Hills traffic.
Okay, got my 85. Up we come. Tap the brakes. Gear coming up. Bird over there. Okay, I got my 106 plus. I'll do one more pattern. Is that good enough for watching? Now the question is, we might as well just stop and trade seats and let you, unless you want to go out in the area in the right seat, or?
I'll tell you what, let's just have you stay in the right seat for now.
Okay.
I'll do it from the right seat. That way, you are seeing it from your normal perspective, so if something doesn't look right, you'll know it.
Okay. Like this traffic, Twin Cessna November 213, Mike, left downwind runway 26, Lake Hills. Now, do you want to go out in the area and just kind of get a feel for the aircraft first?
Yeah, I'll do it first before we
do patterns.
Before I embarrass myself with landings. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent idea. Yeah, because it's It's a heavy aircraft on the flight controls. I like the way the Baron flies better. But okay, let's get the that's the warning horn, of course. Get back. Okay, there's the gear. Feel how it's kind of running rough?
Yeah.
So I crack them back here just a little bit. So we got gas. We got undercarriage. We got mixture and props are set as we want them. Get a notch of flaps. Lane Hills traffic, Twin Cessna November 213, Mike turning left base, runway 26, Lane Hills. Okay, let's go full flaps. Actually, I'll show you half flaps here. I usually just use full, you know, for landing performance, but half's fine too, especially if you've got a plenty long runway, and with the cold, we effectively have a plenty long runway. Lane Hills traffic, Twin Cessna November 213, Mike turning left, turning final for runway 26, touch go. Okay, coming on around.
Lake Hill traffic, 519 Echo Romeo clear, runway 26, Lake Hill traffic.
Okay, nice little consistent overshoot. The thing about this airplane is, you know, being a 310, you got all the weight in the wings. And you kind of have to get used to that because it's heavy and roll, and it's got a lot of inertia and then momentum once you get started.
Yeah, and then also yaw too.
Yeah. Up, forward, and away we go. Airspeed, brakes, gear, and if we lose an engine, by the way, it's identify, verify, feather, and fly. Yep. Alright, and then I'll bring them back to basically in the green. Now Bush recommends just full power all the way up to your cruise altitude, but we'll bring it back here just a little bit. 25 is good on the props. And you want to take it?
Sure.
You got it. You have the aircraft. And we can just go out, you know, find some spot. Now we'll get rid of this guy. That's all right. Dude.
So I've been flying piston singles for a while. I'm putting in a bunch of right rudder.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry you don't have the instrument. Crap. You'll have it over here, but here, there's the slip indicator there.
Yeah.
And of course the yaw string, you got that. Yep.
Lake in the Hills traffic, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo is plotting runway 26, staying the pattern. Lake in the Hills traffic.
That's probably a good altitude around here for doing stuff. I'm gonna set it up for bring it back a little bit. Bring the props back into the top of the green here.
Yeah.
And then I bring the mixtures back to about probably 11 gallons or so. Watch the TITs, that's my kind of critical part here. Also, on the engine's running smooth, because you get them too lean. They basically, Mike Bush, who really knows this airplane, he says, you know, when you're lean a peak, they're going to run a little rough. That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
So we can do some, you know, whatever you want to do, turns, steep turns, slow flight, stalls.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember, feel the inertia of the roll here.
Absolutely, yeah. Get a feel.
I know the roll is what's going to probably hurt me the most.
Yeah. The weight in the tip tank, especially when they're full. Now they're not all that full right now, so they're lighter. But when they're heavy, and you'll get used to it, it'll become second nature.
Yeah.
But initially, compared to anything else you've flown, it's weird.
Yeah, I remember that from my 310 time. It was like, holy cow, there's a lot of inertia here.
Yeah.
But,
Western success 5 Hotel base.
UX, Lake in the Hills Airport. VFR automated
And of course,
advisory.
the
240.
avionics.
Visibility missing. Temperature missing.
I love it.
Point missing.
everything's missing.
3023.
Oh, okay.
Station
Oh, we got
missing.
we
What
got
did
the
it
L 23. I got it here. And see, the neat thing about it is when I set it, it sets yours too.
Gotcha. Okay.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo crosswind 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
All right. You want to do some slow flight?
Yeah.
All right. So we're in the arc here. We can go ahead. Start with this.
And you'll notice now how that first notch, how it balloons.
Yeah. There's that balloon.
Yeah. That's a typical 310 thing.
Lincoln Hills traffic,
And then
Cessna
now-
519, Echo Romeo turning downwind.
Here we go. Gears coming out.
Of course, you're used to flying little airplanes, so you know
One,
that
two.
you do everything.
UX, Lake in the Hills Airport.
Right.
VFR automated weather advisory.
Oops.
Wind 230.
Great.
At 7.
Nope,
Visibility
nope.
missing.
That happens every once in a while when it's cold. Let's cycle it.
3023. Condensation altitude missing.
Could be because of the cold.
Burlington traffic, 244 Whiskey Golf, 10 miles east on the RNAV approach, runway 29 Burlington.
There you go. 1, 2, and 3. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while. I've talked to him about the gear switches. If you go to crank down the gear,
I've had to do that.
okay, you know when you release this handle, you're going to crap the hand. It's going to spin and you're going to knock the hell out of your knuckles because it starts to release. I found that out the hard way.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, and I've got some water bottles. I'm still having my cough from whenever.
Okay. All right. Now, because of the turbocharger and it running rough, do we leave the mix? Do you want to leave the mixtures where they're set for this and just kinda,
We can. Yeah.
Okay. So even though I'm going to bring the prop forward, just leave them where it's at, or?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. We turned red there for a second. We can do slow flight in this power setting.
Okay, got it.
You know, we don't have to be full power.
All right. Yeah, I guess it's way too much power for what we're used to. All right, here we go. Here comes full flaps.
Yeah, need a little bit. Yeah. See, we're getting.
DOR and the practice DOR Alpha Delta.
Okay.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo,
Huh?
512.
All right.
Guy doesn't want to be cool here.
I can turn the single phaser on.
If we're within 50. Yeah, we're a little bit out of the range there. It needs to be at 50 RPM. Sky back just a little bit.
Yeah, just hangs out just fine right here. It's about as slow as I want to go with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I always laugh teaching twins. It's like, you got a twin to go fast, not to go slow.
Exactly.
All right, and so now to recover. Reload that drag from the split flap.
Yep. And, you know, you got your rotate, your various speeds on here.
Yeah. Okay. Gears coming up. Feel it wiggling as it's coming up.
Yeah.
Burlington traffic, 244 Whiskey
Gears
Golf,
up.
5 miles east on the RNAV approach.
And there we go.
Burlington low approach,
Let the sync.
departing to the west.
All right. Well, let's go embarrass myself.
Okay. You want to do an instrument approach for fun first? Set up or just go back and do visuals?
Let's just do visuals for now.
Okay. You got it. Let's go.
All right. I mean, we're out here far enough. We probably could do the approach, but
I mean, we'll get to that button pushing thing anyway.
push
Eventually.
talks on the left-hand side over here, huh?
I guess, yeah. I don't fly from that seat that much.
Yeah.
At all, actually, unfortunately. Yeah, this guy, we should be able to. A little less fuel, but yeah, we're at 65%. We're not going to hurt anything.
Alright, let's see here. Train tracks, Route 14.
You can always do this, direct to.
Yeah. Well, I teach my students to navigate, but yeah, we're
2, 3, Charlie. Kilo. Enter. Activate. There you go.
Oh yeah, there's Crystal Lake there.
Yeah,
Alright.
and with the white snow, I remember the first time I flew in snow. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so different. You know, you lose a lot of your references.
Yeah. Or even like when the fields get plowed under, you know, in the fall. Everything's brown.
Yeah. Oh, there's the lake. You can see it with the ice, with the snow on.
Yep. What side of the lake do you live on over there?
North side,
North
center. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll see it over here, but there's your velocity vector.
Yep. Yeah,
like on the Airbus.
The bird.
The bird. It shows you where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the avionics on this thing is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the airport there. I'm gonna scoot out over here and get us on so we can easily set up for a 45, which is usually right about landings.
2 mile final, runway 29, straight in, Burlington.
Naked Dutch traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo, holding short, runway 2326, ready for takeoff in 3-1.
I guess they permanently closed Americana up there at Lake Geneva.
Yeah, but the funny thing was, I was just up there like last week or something like that.
Yeah.
With a student, we were doing air work and stuff like that, and I happened to look down there, and I was like, doesn't look like the runway's there anymore. And then I look, and it's still in the database, it still shows up as being open.
Really?
So I was on the phone with the FAA yesterday talking about my incident back in December.
Oh, yeah?
And it's a guy in the Milwaukee Fisdo. And I was like, hey, just to give you a heads up, like, you guys might want to check and verify, but I believe the airport at Charlie 02 is no longer there, but it keeps showing up on the sectionals. And when I went back and looked at it, it looks like it had been, the bulldozers took it out back in August.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
Because it's showing active now on mine. Yep. And for a while it showed closed.
It is. They're no longer there.
Oh, my God.
And so someone there made the decision to plow it under and didn't let anybody else know about it. So.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went up there at my Great Lakes one time. The thing looked so crappy. It was still open. But it looked so crappy that I thought, I checked later. Is this really open? That's too bad. I used to fly in there.
Yeah, I used to go in there quite a bit, too.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo, departing runway 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lincoln Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike is about 5 miles to the west, southwest, 7445 left downwind 26, Lincoln Hills.
And 519 Echo Romeo is departing runway 26, staying in the pattern, taking the helm.
I use this school down here with all the buses as my reference point.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
And then I use the like the Broken Ore and the Snap-on factory over there in Crystal Lake as the 45 point coming in the other way for runway 8. Watch how this works out here. Loud environment. Yes, I know. Thank you.
What?
My watch is telling me it's a loud environment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm glad we finally got this together, man. The weather was just not being, and then my cold, and I had bronchitis a couple of weeks ago, and I still got a kind of coughy throat.
Yep. Lincoln traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike is 4 miles out on the 45 left downwind 26 Lincoln Hills.
I've been flying my Skyhawks all the time, so.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
a habit pattern. Between that and my real world.
I was one time in the 777 simulator, and I called.
Yeah, so you see how this works?
Yeah, we'll see how this guy comes out.
On the upwind for 4645 degree traffic in sight. We'll extend for you guys. You guys go first. Lake Hills traffic.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we got you in sight. Thanks, 213 Mike.
And I in the simulator, I go Twin Cessna, and they both my co-pilots start going Twin Cessna.
That's funny.
I finally got to the point where I don't in this airplane say United.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard.
No, you'll need to slow down here. This is the problem.
213 Mike is turning left downwind, runway 26, Lake Hills.
135 is the gear.
Lake Hills traffic. Cessna 519 Columbia crosswind 26, Lake Hills traffic.
This airplane is
top synchro phaser is off, correct?
Yep, for landing. And the funny thing about this airplane is it's fast, and you can come in the pattern hot, not really realize, and then of course we can always use the speed brakes.
Yeah. I guess it's
punch them for fun. You just punch it once and they come up. See that?
Okay, so there's gear speed.
Yep.
Right. Gear's coming out. There we go, close those. Alrighty, there we go. First notch of flaps is coming in.
Yep.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turn left base, runway 26, Lake Hills.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo downwind 26, Lake Hills traffic.
Now, do you want to do a touch and go or a stop and go?
Full stop.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's better, yeah. Since you're, because the touch and go is kind of, yeah, for being new.
And so now, mixture's coming forward a little bit, right?
I just kind of leave back because it'll run rough.
Props are coming forward.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turn in final 26, full stop, Lake Hills.
Yeah, the air's a little turbulent, so the airspeed bounces around quite a bit.
Yep.
Ah, you didn't overshoot. I didn't have a bad influence. Yeah, when you get down here, that's when you really notice the roll inertia.
Yep.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo turning base, runway 26, Lake Hills traffic.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, good job. Now, we got fairly slow as we were coming in.
Yeah.
But we're lightweight, so we're okay. If we're heavyweight,
yeah,
you would have noticed it.
Yep. All right, brakes are good. What did my speed get down to on crossing the fence?
You were crossing the fence. You were about 90. You got down to 85 in the high flare. We touched down about 71.
Okay.
Turn these pumps off. Rough. I can put them back on.
Hills traffic, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo.
Maybe a little bit more in the mixture.
26, Lake Hills traffic.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, clearing at the end, taxiing back, runway 26, Lake Hills.
And Lake Hills 519 Echo Romeo, we are on final 26, we'll be doing touch and go on Lake Hills.
No, not bad at all for first one.
Yeah, and from the right seat too.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just slowly work our way back.
We can
flaps.
Bring the flaps up, yeah.
Yep. So used to my student doing it.
And we can put at least the props full forward for the heck of it. I'll wait on the mixtures because of the
fouling.
Taxi, the fouling, yeah.
Now, from your perspective in operating it, is it more important for you to not be riding the brakes or to be at 1,000 RPM?
Not riding the brakes.
That's what I thought, okay. I sit there and say, if you are on the brakes, you better be at idle power. And I
Yeah.
see people all the time taxiing, and they're like, 1,000, 1,200 RPM, and they're like riding the brakes. I'm like, oh my God, you are.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what gets me is these the flight school, they have a terrible time starting the engines. I feel so bad for leaseback. I used to have mine on leaseback here, a 152 and 172 RG, and had a guy who dinged the prop, a guy who buzzed his high school football field, and it was with my airplane. And I saw it. They didn't track him down or anything, but he had rented my airplane. He buzzed his high school field.
And you were at the high school?
No. It was on the news. It made Channel 5 News.
Gotcha.
Believe that?
Yeah.
Lake Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo, crosswind 26, Lake Hills traffic.
I've had pretty good luck so far with both of mine on leaseback here, but nothing major.
Yeah, and then they when they start them, often it seems like they're at a high RPM and it's going like that. And I go,
Yeah, so I'm working on changing the checklist for our airplanes.
This guy's no. This guy's too loud. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Gotcha. Changing the checklist. So what I've found is that 9 times out of 10, if you shut down an airplane and you have the throttle set at 1,000 RPM and let it idle there and stabilize before you pull the mixture, and you leave it there, and you come back out and you prime it, especially like my fuel-injected Skyhawks.
Yep.
You prime it. You don't have to do anything with the throttle. You crank it, and you will end up at 1,000 RPM, and it will start easy peasy every time, even if it's a hot engine and you come out and have to do the hot start.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. You think about it, especially like, say for instance, like this airplane or your other airplane, if you want it to be at 1,000 RPM every time you start it, how do you guarantee or not how do you guarantee, but how do you give yourself the most chance of success of that happening? Shut it down at 1,000 and don't touch the throttle again.
Yeah.
Alright, he's over here. We'll let him come in and then.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think he's doing touch and goes.
Yeah. So basically, I just go once we take off fuel mixer. There's the cowl flaps down here too.
Yep.
I think we're cool enough. I think I might just close them. So I pull them up, turn them. You can't see it. Oh, you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I forgot about that. Okay, we got everything set basically because we didn't have to change anything except for the mixtures.
So it's here. Pumps on.
Yep.
Fuel's on. Mains.
Fuel quantity is good.
Fuel quantity is good. We'll get the mixtures here in just a second.
Lake and Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo, turning vinyl for 26, touch and go, Lake and Hills traffic.
And if I don't feel like freezing my butt off, I can fuel it here at the pumps out there when we get back. Oh, and this is interesting where it shows traffic. Oh, you didn't come. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So this issue right here is because this is tied into the avionics as opposed to the battery master. So that starts its alignment before this does. And so like you get in, you flip on the avionics master switch, and you start moving before this is done. And that's why you get that message and that error.
Oh, really? Okay, I've learned 2 things now.
Yeah, so if you were to get an avionics shop to move this to the battery master switch, it would come on at the same time as this, or this would come on at the same time as that. And so therefore, in theory, when that's done aligning, this would be done aligning, and away you go.
So you're saying just wait longer?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
Lake and Hills traffic, Cessna 519, Echo Romeo, touch and go, 26, Lake and Hills traffic.
It's hard to see him. Maybe we'll chew him up, but here we go.
Yeah.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213, Mike departing 216 in the pattern, Lake and Hills.
Hey, base final is clear, entering the active runway.
Okay. We can go ahead and bring the mixtures up then too.
Lincoln Hills traffic says a 519er, Echo Romeo, left crosswind, 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
Oh, this has the synthetic vision.
Yeah, I like synthetic vision. Alright, 26 is verified. Everything's clear, upland's clear. Here we go.
Lincoln Hills traffic says a 519 Echo Romeo turning downwind for runway 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
Alright, everything's green. Here we go. Alright, there's full power. Airspeed's alive. There's 85. Leaps off the ground. We're flying. Tap the brakes. Gears coming up. There's 105. Plus a little extra for mom and the kids.
Yep.
Alright, power reduction here. Get myself some room off of that guide. Yeah. Lake Mills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turning left crosswind 26, Lake Mills.
I bring the props back just a little bit.
Yep.
Lincoln Hills traffic says a 519 Echo Romeo base for 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
Lake Mills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turning left downwind 26, Lake Mills.
Alright, 158, we're below it, we can do that. Try this time, see if that helps us out. There's the bump.
That's about a mile final.
No, out over the lakeshore.
Just about to come in there.
Yep, I got him. Alright, here we go, below gear speed, gears coming out. One, two, three, green. Okay, pumps on, gas is on mains.
26 touch and go, Lincoln Hills traffic.
And there he is. I got him back over there.
Lake Mills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike's turning left base, runway 26, full stop, Lake Mills.
You want to do full flaps or half flaps?
I'm going to do full flaps again.
Okay.
Okay, he's down on the runway, looks like.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, we're good.
Lincoln Hills traffic says 519 Echo Romeo touch and go 26, Lincoln Hills traffic.
Lake Mills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike's turning final 26, full stop, Lake Mills.
Alrighty.
Well, that was a very nice Airbus flare last time.
Thanks. Pumps on, fuel's on main tanks. Make sure your prop, gears down, we're good there. Seatbelts on. Drifted a little bit. Let's keep coming down here.
Traffic says a 519 Echo Romeo crosswind 426, Lincoln Hills traffic. Lake in the Hills traffic, Cessna 519 Echo Romeo on to downwind for 26. We're departing to the northeast. Lake in the Hills traffic.
Very nice.
I think I just have to fly from the right seat the whole time. I don't think I'll do left seat quite well.
Oh, I think you do fine.
Alright, flaps coming up. Mixture's good. Props coming forward.
You fly very well.
Thank you.
You could get hired by an airline someday.
You think I can make a career of this? Make a go of it?
God, I don't know. I won't go that far.
Lake and Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, clear the active taxi back runway 26, Lake and Hills.
I guess I'll do one more, if you're good with that.
Sure. No, whatever you want. I heard you making that call, and I thought, somebody's using our call sign.
It's not often you get to... Probably the only other time you ever fly this airplane is someone else makes a radio call for you.
Yeah.
Your son, right?
Oh, gosh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you didn't send me a link to that app.
Oh, I need to do that. Remind me.
I just did.
Yeah.
My wife did the same thing. I said, remind me of something. So she goes, okay,
Yeah.
I need to tell you. And I go, yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. You're not helping.
You're not helping.
I do the same thing to my wife. She's like, hey, remind me. I'm like, hey, you got this. And she's like, you're not helping. I was like, I fulfilled my duties. You said remind me. I did.
I think our crosswind is picking up a little bit. This airplane handles very well, though.
Yeah.
Crosswinds. I just didn't want to, with some of those gusting to 30.
Oh, God, no. Especially when it comes over the buildings here. It's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really bad.
Like, when we go out and do lessons, like, on days like today, I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to do the landing. And, like, there's almost times where it's like, it's straight across.
And the turbulence.
Well, yeah, but everybody's still using 2.6. It's like, just switch to 8. It's the same crosswind component. You just don't have as much interference. I mean, yeah, you have that ditch where it's going to kind of do one of these, but it's less weird than what happens here.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, so we got the pumps on low. Fuel is on the mains. We have fuel in the mains.
Yep.
Bags, everything's good. All right. Downwind base, everything's clear.
Yep.
Ready to go. Props, mixtures, and everything else.
Yeah. Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mark, departing 216 in the pattern, Lake Hills.
Sorry, tell us my takeoff trim set okay correctly?
Yeah, yes it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's like the thing just, like I pulled back a little bit and it was there and then all of a sudden it leapt off the ground. I was like, oh
and
man.
It's heavy.
Homesick angel.
Yeah, the controls are heavy too.
Yeah, I'm trying,
which makes it hard for the fine motor skill.
I'm trying not to over control it. All right.
Yep.
Gears straight. Here we go. Upwind's clear. Alright, everything's green. Here we go. There's full throttle. Airspeed's alive. There's 85 knots. And we are going flying. Tap the brakes. There's 105. Gear is somewhere coming up. There we go.
I got so much work to do here.
Oh, it's blind too, behind the throttle.
Exactly, yeah. But boy, the acceleration is nice on a cold day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You put 4 people and a lot of fuel and it makes a difference.
I bet it does. Oh, look at that track off the runway center line. Life is good. All right, cool. Power is coming back. Initial reduction.
That's where you usually get the engine failure?
Yep.
Turning short approach, right base for runway 29, everyone.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turning left crosswind 26, Lake Hills.
Guys, I so love flying the 310. This is my favorite twin.
Yeah.
Lake Hills traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turning left downwind 26, full stop, Lake Hills.
The only other prop twin I've flown that is more fun than this, King Air. That's it.
Ah, never flown a King. No, I haven't.
All right, here we go. First batch of flaps coming in. Here comes the balloon. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's right.
Going around, runway 29 Burlington.
All right, we got gear speed. One, two, three, green.
Vegas traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turn left base, runway 26, full stop, Lake in the Hills.
Alright, gas is on the mains. Mixture is set for now. Props. All the seatbelts pumps are on low.
Burlington traffic, Cessna Southwest 1, right turn, departing to the east, final call, Burlington.
And I always check the finals clear too in case somebody's doing practice on the wrong frequency, which I've had.
Oh yeah.
Vegas traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, turn to final 26, full stop, Lake Mills.
And probably gonna be a little bit high, but
as long as you're fast.
yeah. Oh, come on.
Now you get better at it.
Yeah. Like you said, enough practice, I might have a future in this industry.
Yes.
We start to bring a little bit of braking action in here. Just make sure we don't have a brake failure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's set. That's good there.
And on my, you want to go around again, or what do you want to do?
I think I'm good for now. And I have a I have a student in 15 minutes I got to go work with.
Okay. We got time to fuel it, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
on the last taxi in.
Yeah, you go Rich. You said.
I go Rich, yeah. And open the cowl flaps.
Yeah, let it cool off.
Yeah.
We got somebody waiting at the farm. Let's see if he's.
I think he's moved up a little bit, so we can pull in behind him probably.
Vegas traffic, Twin Cessna 213 Mike, clear the active, taxi in the pumps, Lake Mills.
Yeah, you start. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we get. I'll fill this up, and I download the data each time.
Okay.
And I look at all the engines and stuff, make sure nothing funny's going on.
Oh, we need to turn the heat off and let it cool off.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
There you go.
Bam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for remembering that. I tend to forget. So I'll just tell you what the fuel used, and you can apply the charge here, or whatever.
Oh, I can even do it. I don't care. You know, I mean, put in what it is right now, and then we'll top it off another day.
Oh, I'd rather just top it off. I might fly it.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, going down to a meeting in Schaumburg, International Aerobatic Club, having lunch there, our annual lunch, so I might fly it down there for fun.
All right.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed riding along, watching as much as I enjoyed flying. Hadn't flown for about 3 months, so it was kind of fun to get back in the air. The weather in Illinois and, of course, all sorts of stuff around the holidays takes a lot of time. So getting back in the air was fun. It has not been appropriate for flying the Great Lakes, unfortunately. I am non-current on conventional gear aircraft. I just went over my 90 days. But it is not conducive to flying an open cockpit aircraft in this weather. We warmed up to, I think, about 16 degrees here, so it wasn't too bad. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the flight, and thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Take care.